Okay, so for this last part, what we're going to do is use a different tool than what we've used in the past. In order to make this paper clip, you're going to use something called the sweep tool. And looking at this paper clip, we have some dimensions here. We can see that the overall height of this is about 2 inches. And then we have our radius as well as the lengths of the lines here. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. So click on Start 2D Sketch. In this case, choosing our work planes does matter because in order for us to use the sweep tool, we need to have a perpendicular work plane that we will then sweep a different shape through the shape of the paperclip. So in this case, I'm going to click on the XY plane, grab my line tool, and my first line moving up is 1.34. I will add in the dimension of the radii here in a little while. I'm just gonna, so whenever you're in the line tool, you can click and drag and you can get an arc here. So I'm not gonna worry about the radius right this second. I'll come back and add it here in a minute. I'm just working on getting the overall shape of this paperclip figured out right now. Click and drag. Once again, I want it to be in line with that. Height going up, looks like it's 1.26. Click and drag. And then we have 1.9, or 1.09 rather. That makes a difference. 1.09. All right. So it looks a little bit skewed right now because the radius isn't correct. So I'm going to go ahead and add those in now with my dimension tool. So the top one, the radius is 0.23, so that widens that up a little bit. The radius for the next one is 0.14. And for the bottom one, it is 0.18. There we go. So this looks much more like a paper clip. Good news. So I can right click and say OK to exit out of the dimension tool. I'm going to finish my sketch. And this is where dealing with your work planes is going to be important. So I'm going to click on Start 2D Sketch. And what I need is actually this XZ plane because I'm going to be drawing a circle on this plane and using that to sweep through the entirety of the shape of the paperclip. So coming back over here, we can see that the diameter of this paperclip is going to be 0.04 inches. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch on this XZ plane, zoom in, and I want to make sure that I'm hitting the correct location. So 0.04 inches, looks nice. Finish my sketch. And I'm gonna rotate this thing around so I can have a better look at it. All right, so now we are ready to sweep. I'm going to put it into isometric. So the sweep tool is here next to extrude and revolve. And what I'm doing is I've selected the profile that is getting swept, and now I need to select on the line that it is sweeping through. So that's my path. Say OK, and voila, there you go, paperclip. As easy as that. The sweep tool is really powerful. You can do a lot with it. Same with loft that you've used in the past. You can make some really complex geometry using the sweep tool.